Now, by 2031, over the course of the next decade, more and more people will be getting older, of course. We'll see not only 1 in 3 people in the UK aged over the age of 55, but around about 13% of our population will be of pensionable age. And there are a number of additional issues that will drive borrowing in later life. We will continue to see issues caused by inadequate state pension, inadequate pension funding generally, as we've just described. There is also continuing uncertainty around how people will pay for social care. Now, we've seen the government make some really rather welcome announcements in the last few weeks, but the devil is in the detail. We know that there is going to be a reform of health and social care. We know that there are proposals for a health and social care levy. And I would encourage you to listen in and tune into Jacqueline Berry's presentation that will touch on more detail around that. But regardless of what the government does, regardless of what plans are brought in, there is going to be continuing uncertainty over exactly how people will fund all of the social care that they require. And there is the ongoing pandemic impact on people's finances. The COVID virus may disappear or dissipate and become less of an issue, but the financial tremors and earthquake that has caused are likely to be felt for a number of years to come, particularly amongst the sandwich generation, those older clients who are perhaps caring for elderly parents at the same time as still looking after grown-up children who continue to live at home. The bank of mum and dad, the bank of gran and granddad has never been under greater strain perhaps than it is right now. So we expect that this will drive further growth, particularly in the equity release market. Now, the equity release market over the last couple of years has been stalled somewhat, particularly by COVID over the last 12 months. Again, this year is looking likely it's going to be around about the 4 billion mark, there or thereabouts, around about 3.7, 3.8 perhaps of new lending. Once you add further advances and draw down into that, we might nudge over 4 billion or so. But by 2031, we predict, based on the research through CEBR, that we're looking at a market in excess of £6 billion, perhaps more. And that will be driven, again, largely by those that are looking to mitigate the debt that they are amassing through credit cards, personal loans, car finance, and, of course, existing mortgage debt. So there is plenty of evidence to suggest that the equity release market will continue to see substantial growth in the years to come. And again, looking at what advisors are thinking, they are feeling very confident about the outlook of this market. Compared even to the residential mortgage market, advisors are even more confident that the equity release market will grow over the next 12 months. But subject to, as advisors have told us, lenders, manufacturers continuing to innovate in this space. In fact, more than half of advisors we surveyed consider market innovation as being crucial to the business development and their own business development over the next 12 months. And again, you should tune into Tony Crane's presentation as he will explore some of these issues and the barriers and pathways to future innovation in this market.
And if you enjoyed that presentation, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the link below to ensure that you don't miss out on the latest content, updates and mission briefings from More to Life, the later life lender.